Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Some of the world's biggest soda makers are working overtime to protect their businesses from the incoming Trump administration. Coke, Pepsi, even Mountain Dew can all be bought using Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program benefits, better known as SNAP or food stamps. But President Trump's nominee for Health and Human Services Secretary, Robert Kennedy Jr., has them in his crosshairs, and he works to make America healthy again. News Nation's Alina Shirazi is on Capitol Hill with the latest in big beverages fight to keep low-income families stocked up on sugary drinks. Alina, Congress has tried to drop these drinks from SNAP before. What's the big fuss all about now?
Yeah, Nick, good morning. We know some of these soda companies want to keep their sweet deal with the SNAP assistance program, otherwise known as food stamps. So we know that Bobby Kennedy, as you mentioned, he says he doesn't want some of these things to end up in some of these people's grocery carts. Now, this is all a part of his Make America Healthy Again program. We're learning Bobby Kennedy, the president-elect's pick to run the Health and Human Services Department. As I mentioned, he wants to remove sodas along with other processed foods from those federal programs. We know lobbyists for the soda companies are taking their case to Capitol Hill, making the argument that they sell zero sugar products and they have calorie labels on all of their drinks.
Some of the world's biggest soda makers are working.
Hey, what's going on, family? This is Tyler for No Picks Podcast. I mean, this is an interesting clip. I'm listen, honestly, for the most part, I'm kind of tough on SNAP benefits and Section 8 and stuff like that. But in this situation, I mean, personally, I feel like they should be able to buy whatever products that they want to buy. If they get, if someone gets SNAP benefits gets $400 a month, I think there are already restrictions on what you can and can't buy. Like, you can't buy, I believe you can't buy hot food. I believe you can't buy hot food. I think so. Yeah, I believe you can't buy hot food and something else. But I mean, personally, I think that you should be able to buy whatever you want with the money that they give you. If people want to buy, crab legs and like lobster tails and shit like that, then let them. It's just they'll run out of money faster because they obviously can't afford it in the first place. Same thing with sugary drinks. I don't know. I know in Philly anyway that drinks with sugar in it, you have to pay more. It's something called a sugar tax within Philadelphia, and if you pay $5 for a 2-liter Sprite in Philly, you got to pay like $6.10 for the same soda because of the tax on sugary drinks. Not that people receiving food stamp benefits care, because it's government money anyway, so they're just like whatever. But I think it's, I don't know, I think it's a little cruel, to be honest with you. I think I'm gonna throw them a bone on this one and be like, listen, like, if you qualify for this program, you get SNAP benefits. I think the government should the government should kind of stay out of that. Like, I mean, give them the $400, give them whatever the amount of money that is. Obviously, don't go over the amount, but whatever people want to buy with that, I think people should be able to buy. If they want to make unhealthy decisions that clog their arteries and F up their heart and give them diabetes early onset diabetes, or have them on My 600-Pound Life, that's their decision. I think that's what makes America great. Like, the ability to be able to do what you want, eat yourself into an early grave, and I mean, that's within your right to do as long as you have the money to do it. And this, I mean, in their case, obviously they don't have the money to do it, but I mean, through taxpayers, through us, I mean, they have the money to do it because we're paying taxes and they're getting money. Yeah, I mean, just let them do it, man. Let them do it. If the sugary drinks are more expensive and they run out of money faster, they run out of money, the first 2 weeks of the month, and they gotta wait 2-3 weeks before they get any more money, then that's on them. You know what I mean? So I think let adults, do adulting for themselves and stay out of the sugary drinks, man. And of course the sugary drink companies are like, nah, leave us alone, whatever, because people are gonna, buy their drinks. I'm sure they'll lose a lot of money if the government bars SNAP beneficiaries from buying their products. But taking them out of it, I'm not really interested in what their perspective is. I just think that the people on SNAP benefits should be able to do that. I remember being a kid and my mom was on welfare, and we used to get WIC and stuff, and we couldn't get certain cereals. Like, so instead of like Smacks or with Captain Crunch or Pops, we would have to get like I don't even know. Instead of Smacks, it would be like Paps or something like that, or Captain Crunch would be like uh Colonel Sanders or some shit like that. And Pops would be Pops. What was Pops was like honey. I forget the name. It would be weird names, right? We would get it, and obviously it wouldn't taste as good, right? But it would be like the knockoff version of it, because you couldn't buy actual Smacks, Pops, Apple Crisp or Apple Crunch, whatever the hell it was, and Captain Crunch. You couldn't buy those because for whatever reason you just couldn't. You whatever reason you couldn't. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. Like, I get what the home and health secretary is trying to do, but leave these motherfuckers' benefits alone, bro. Like, just let them drink themselves into diabetes if that's what they choose to do. Yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. Let me know what y'all think, family. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.